my goodness. Wow. Ooh, that's right. Find your bridges and find the good water. Let's go. Well guys, I am not changing what's been working. The Arsonist series, the Colorado blade, man, it has just been absolute killing it. So we're gonna keep that on as long as it's still working. And you know what? Using a nice red color and a spinner in the spring, it's just a good move. Oh, there we go. Came out from that rock. First smallie on the day took us less than 3 casts. Wow, okay. Not a big boy, but hey, that is a great first start. You know, I'm glad that the action is like right out of the gate. They're hungry. They are hungry, man. Oh, I saw him come out and get it. That is a good fish. Yo, is that a catfish? Bro, come on, what is that? That is a beefcake smallie. Dude, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That might be my PB. Holy smokes, what in the heck? Oh, please tell me I got my scale on me. Please tell me I've got my scale on me. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Bro, what? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe what I just caught. I can't even fit it on the screen. Oh my gosh. I have to measure him. Oh, he's got to be at least 20. All right. From the tip of my rod to, oh my gosh, I can't even measure it. Okay, guys. Oh my gosh. Look at the size of that smallmouth. Wow. All right, buddy. Thank you so much. Okay, that's the last time I come out here without a scale. So I was trying to figure out, okay, do I measure it against my rod? Should I break off a shoelace and like tie a knot in it? So I measured him from the end of the net and I made a cut line in the handle here with my knife. So I'm gonna go home and measure that. I'll probably show you the clip here, how big he was, and then we'll figure out a weight. I don't know, that might have been my PB smallie. Hard to tell. She was super girthy. I didn't have anything to measure the girth. We'll just go off length. If she's more than 20, I'm calling it my PB because my PB is a 20. What a way to start. Like 5 minutes in, we got 2 fish and possibly a PB. Oh, hey, listen. If you haven't picked up one of the Arsonist spinners and thrown it in the springtime, if that don't convince you, I don't know what I was going to. Just, holy smokes. Pick one up in the comments, guys. Use my code. Woo, what a great spring bait. Moment of truth, reveal. Here we go. From the tip to the cut line. Ooh. Ooh, not my PB, but 19 3/4. Not my PB, but still, that is a chunk. Dude, we got, first of all, we got sunburned today. And we caught a big ass fish. Wow. There we go. Oh my goodness. The fish are insane right now. What is going on? It's like every cast is a fish. Wow. Come on. What is happening right now? And they're all, look at the bellies on them, dude. They are absolutely chock full. They are, man, this can't be winter weight, man. They have got to be eaten like right now. Holy smokes. Look at that. Tell me that ain't a beautiful spinner color. Oh. Seriously, guys, the Arsonist series, poo, a fish catching machine. Wowza. Thank you, buddy. There's a kind of a sandbar, and on either side of it, there's a really quick dip off. And I want to pitch the left and right side of it just to see if there's any fish kind of hanging off on that little break area. There we go. I felt him tick, 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 tick a line. There we go. Ooh, spotted bass. Or is this a largie? Yes, sir. Heck yeah. Looks more like a largie. We got the disconnected dorsal, more of the white underbelly, and no tooth patch in the mouth. Classic little baby largemouth. Thank you, buddy. Hey, no discrimination in the spinnerbait. Even the largies love it. Now the way this kind of structure just kind of, it immediately dips down. And so at a really good transition point, I'm going to run this spinner kind of down that transition point. It's almost kind of like a mini cliff. It's like a 2 foot, 1.5 foot drop off. I just want to see if there's any bass kind of hanging out in that area, that little zone. We'll give it a couple casts down this little transition line. See if we can't find a little sneaky bass. Because you can see the current kind of rubs up against this, and that's what erodes that bank. You can see the foam just kind of riding the edge of this transition spot. Let's give it one more cast, maybe a couple feet out. Maybe they're hanging back off that edge just a touch. Yep, there we go. Oh, and that's a good one, dude. Come on. What is this, the land of the giant smallmouth? What the heck is going on? Dude, just beefy smallies all day long on that Arsonist spinner. Come on. This is crazy. What a crazy day. What an absolute nuts day this is. I mean, the spinner is just, woo, man. The bass are awake, man. It is spring. I am loving it. Another gorgeous spinner fish. Wow. I mean, we are making this thing work. Look, I got the paint rubbed off on the bottom. We are bouncing it off a cover and logs and rocks. Oh, she is putting in that work. So you might be asking, what's so special about this spinner and in the spring, and why is it going crazy? Well, for one, the bass are biting. They're heating up. But secondly, red colors are indicative of a good spring bite. They imitate crawls, and the Colorado blade is key because the Colorado is a larger, wider style of blade, and it creates a louder humming, thumping sound in the water, which will attract those bass to just come and say like, oh, that's an injured fish. That's an injured fish. It's making a commotion in the water. Let's go get it. The combination of all those things is just, it will lead you to success. Okay, so let's talk about zone identification, how you're able to like find these cold, still cold, coming out of winter smallies and coming into that spring bite. So one, you just saw us, it's at the bottom end of a riffle that is about to collect into the head of another riffle. Well, so here we've got another bottleneck, right? So I'm really going to pick apart this zone, and then you've got a nice flat, wide open spot. We're going to, of course, cast that but just off the edge of the riffle up there where we know there's maybe some like deeper trenches, those are going to be the key ambush spots, especially when they're starting to get hungry like now. They're going to come out of those deeper flat pools and they're going to move up into those deep spots where the current is resting against it. So be sure to check those areas heavily. Pick them off, you'll find some smallies. All right guys, here's another zone, right? So we fished down here at the end of this riffle, come to another riffle. This is all a little bit too shallow to pitch. Maybe in the summertime we work all this stuff, but not right now. What we're going to do is just above this riffle, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big boulders right there. And before we get really right up on them, I want to take a few pitches just to see if there's any ambush smallies just kind of hanging out right there. So let's take our first cast. Let's run it past these big boulders and see if this zone is awake. All right, so we ran it in between boulder 1 and 2. Let's run it in between boulder 2 and 3. I just want to make a big general sweeping kind of arc here. And then we can go in and really pick apart our lines and our ambush zones. All right, so we got in between boulder 2 and 3. I'm going to pitch between boulder 3 and 4. That's a little tighter on the boulder 3. All right, then we're going to take one cast over here to the left of boulder 4. All right, we made 4 big sweeping casts. Now let's go back and we're gonna pick apart this zone, basically 5 degrees at a time. And just think of when you're doing this, you're taking little pie bites out of this zone, right? You're taking little chunk pie bites out of that. So go 5 to 7 degrees at a time, maybe 10 degrees at a time, and just make casts so you just pick off the entire area like that. See? Came back, we got another one. Here we go, guys. Just picking apart the area after we made those big 4 sweeping casts. Not a giant, but hey, we are finding smallies. You just got to use the right tactics and you'll find them. Heck yeah. Thank you, buddy. Oh, there we go. Man, right as it dropped. That's a good fish. That's either a good fish or a feisty one. Now that feels like a good fish. He feels like he's got some weight behind him. Stay down, buddy. Stay down. Oh yeah. Just chunky smallie after chunky smallie. Wow. They just can't resist this arsonist spinner. What is going on? Wow. That's what's doing it, guys. Holy smokes. Well, I can't complain. I can't complain one bit. These smallies are absolutely just, they're starving. You know what's crazy? Their belly, every single one of them's belly has been absolutely chock full. So you know they're in feed up mode. They can't be this fat bellied coming out of winter. It's just not possible. They are just absolutely gorging themselves right now. And I'm glad we brought that arsonist spinner along. Wow. Another solid fish. Now, when you're creek fishing, there's something you got to think about, especially if you're one of us that get in the water and wades. One direction you're clearly going upstream and one direction you're clearly going downstream. Which one is better? They're definitely clearly going to offer different presentations of the same bait if you're throwing it one direction versus another. So definitely don't discount throwing it the opposite direction as far as like which way the water is moving. Presentation can and sometimes definitely does make a difference. This would be an excellent spot to target some smallies. Let's go right down the slack water. Let's go right down that groove. Yep, I knew it. I knew that would be a good zone to hit. Absolutely. Oh no, get back here. No, 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 no. I was being careless. I let him snap my line. No sir, we gotta have our arsonist spinner back. Little feisty guy. Almost mishandled him. Well, thank you sir. It's probably about time for a retie on that line anyway. We'd hit enough boulders. Let's take a pitch over here by the bank, and we'll pull it out of the bank side here. Make it look like an escaping couple of shad trying to get through the deep. Yep. Yep. He came and got it. Oh, that's a beautiful smallie. Look at the stripes on him. Look at his little tiger stripes, dude. Okay, first of all, look at the gut on him. Gosh, these fish are just eating right now. Oh, man, I can't say enough good things about this spinner. I can't say enough good things about these freaking smallies. What the heck? They are absolutely crunch-a-munchin' today. Look at that gut. Look at that freaking gut, y'all. So just for instance, like this riffle here. We already worked it. We caught 2 fish out of this little middle section. But let's see if we can cast it up towards like where the riffle starts, where those rocks are. And just see if we can get another fish to bite. Ooh, came and got it, son. Man, that same riffle got us 3 smallies. Right on the top of the mouth, come on. One of the smaller guys on the day, but hey, let's go. Small jaw action. Well, that didn't take long. Wow. Okay. Wow, well, it was the first cast after I said, let's go the opposite direction. And small jaw. Wow, they are on fire today. There we go. Little guy. Just a little squeaky boy. What a day. Ooh, worth the sunburn. Worth the sunburn. It's just one of those days where it's like the first week where the weather feels perfect. The spring bite is absolutely insane. The fish's guts are absolutely full, and they are chasing moving stuff. And especially the Booyah arsonist spinner Colorado blade. Man, I'm telling you what, I couldn't have wrote a better script for today. I mean, look, I know we got bluebird. Look, we got bluebird skies. That doesn't always mean the fishing's going to be dry. Sometimes the fish are just ready to eat, and today was absolutely one of those days. Of course, all these fish bites were brought to you by the Booyah spinner. Guys, if you want to grab one of these for yourself, make sure you check out the link below and use my code. Save you some bucks on that. Also, Torige sunglasses are keeping them sunny days like today at bay. And of course, the waders and the boots. 8 Fans has got my back on all my outer gear. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you on the next fishing mission.